After careful deliberation and consideration of all the pertinent issues, Council, which is made up of the governments of the region, agreed that the revised strategy for the 2021 regional examination shall be as follows. One, to maintain the administration of all papers. CXC will administer the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, the Caribbean Secondary Examination Certificate, CSEC, and the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, CCSLC, examinations in their original format. That is, for CAPE and CSEC, papers 1, 2, and 3-1 school-based assessment, or paper 3-2 for private candidates, and for CCSLC, papers 1 and 2.
It was decided that the sitting of the regional examinations will be delayed by 2 weeks. CXC examinations will therefore commence on Thursday, the 28th of June, 2021. The issues being faced by countries across the region were a part of the considerations that led to the delay. For instance, Trinidad and Tobago is currently in a state of emergency due to a recent increase in reported COVID-19 cases and deaths. The recent volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines affected not only that island, but surrounding nations as well.
Some countries wanted a little more than 2 weeks. Some wanted 3 weeks, some wanted 5 weeks. So there was this diversity based on the specifics of each country's position. But we all realized that practicality was necessary, but a different kind of practicality. We have to be practical in each domestic environment, in each country. We are practical there, but we also have to realize that there's another level of practicality where we have to deliver an examination system across the region. And the ministers were magnificent. They all agreed that some time was required. There were also some countries that said, we are ready now.
The deadline for submission for SBAs will be June 13, 2021 for all CSEC and CAPE examinations. CXC says results for these examinations will be out by late September to early October of 2021. CXC agreed that the grading process must take into consideration the global pandemic's psychosocial impact on students.
The process of grading and marking at the Caribbean Examination Council always take into consideration the level of performance of students across the region. In particular, this year and last year, it would have been even more important for us to pay attention to the psychological impact of COVID-19 on the performance of students and make the requisite adjustment. And in that regard, when our technical advisory committee and subject panel committee meets to review the performance of students, there is that flexibility that allows them to take into consideration the scope and demand of the particular subject, and even questions, even down to a particular question, that if this question seems to have been a challenge right across the region, how can we look at those questions to ensure that students are not disadvantaged?
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.